Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this spring edition of the Arlington Weekly News. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
Soy Daniel Pineda.
My name is Adele Quo.
And here we go with another show, our last show in March. Hard
yeah.
to believe in March. Spring is almost here, 2016.
Yippee.
Thanks for joining us. And we've got a pretty good show here tonight. I'll give you the quick rundown. As usual, news and community bulletin board. Adele Quo is here with
It's easy being green.
Indeed it is, especially this time of year. A segment, another installment of Rich Remembers, our friend Rich on the mend, we hope. Our CBB segment, Yogathon from Mr. Amit.
All those poses, huh?
News for seniors, and then an interview that recorded earlier, talking with yours truly here, talking with the good folks from Teatro de la Luna about their upcoming productions. That's our show. But before we go, a social media reminder from my partner here, Senor Pineda.
Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News. And the number 1, and also facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News. Please visit us on our social news media sites.
All right, gracias, Senor Pineda. Here we go. News for Seniors glasses in place. Well, Lion Park's new gun store, Nova Armory, just celebrated its grand opening this past weekend. The store's opening in the county is significant because previously gun stores have tried to set up shop but were successfully blocked by the local residents. The ceremony boasted some high-profile attendees, including Republican Congressman Rich Anderson of Prince William County, representatives of the National Rifle Association, and the president of the Citizens Defense League. They were all there. With more on the gun store opening, here's Senor Pineda.
Absolutely, Craig. Gun store opponents in Lions Park may have lost the battle over Nova Armory, but they're not down for the count. Nearby, opponents of the store's opening held what they called a community celebration. The group Act for Lion Park hosted the party in a nearby park. They also had a high-profile invitees, including Democratic State Senator Barbara Favola, Congressman Alfonso Lopez, Congressman Mark Levine, and the pastor of Arlington's Unitarian Universalist Church of Arlington. Craig.
Also in our more information on the gun store opening now, the Arlington County government has received lots of questions from the community about the gun shop opening. You can read the most common questions and answers yourself. Just type in tinyurl.com/gunstore FAQs and you'll be redirected to the proper page on the county's website. More on the gun store opening now. Here's Daniel.
Well, Craig, gun enthusiasts believe firearms are a crime deterrent, but opponents feel just the opposite. The Arlington County Police Department has stepped in and provided an alternative for people concerned about crime. They have rolled out a new web-based crime mapping tool. It lets you see where crimes have been reported by date and block by block. The technology called RAIDS was developed by Bar Analytics. It's synced with the county's police record system so that it stays up to date. And it is available as a mobile phone app in addition to a website option. Visit and select VA-Arlington or type in your address to zoom in on your location.
All right, more on that RAIDS technology now. You can help keep track of crime. 911 is the number to call to report a crime or any imminent hazardous situation. But you may not know about the county's helplines to report non-emergency issues. The county wants to remind residents that they do have resources for any problems you come across here in Arlington. During weekdays, you can call 703-558-2222 to report traffic light problems. For water or sewer problems, you can call 703-228-6555. And for other problems, you can visit the county's website, A to Z directory. You can report a variety of issues at servicearlingtonva.us. You can also report a problem online at topics.arlingtonva.us/report-problem. Daniel.
And Craig, here's some first responder history trivia. Did you know that the U.S. first female firefighter was Arlington's own Judith Brewer? Brewer joined Arlington County Fire Department in 1974 and retired in 1999. Unfortunately, the number of women firefighters in the county has never exceeded 4%, at least since the start of this century. However, Arlington is continuing the trend of breaking barriers by working to boost the number of women firefighters on the force. Camp Heat is a free 4-day immersion for prospective female firefighter trainees. Participants would need to enroll in the overnight camp, which runs from July the 7th to the 10th. It will stay at Marymount University. Try out the gear, physical fitness training, and emergency simulations. The deadline to apply is April the 1st. Visit the website at fire.arlingtonva.us for more information.
All right, Daniel, and we'll be back here with our CBB Community Bulletin Board file right after we hear from Adele Quo, and
It's easy being green.
Here's Adele.
Welcome, welcome. It's easy being green, bringing back bluebirds. Help bring back our native little bluebirds of happiness to Arlington. The scientific name is Ciela silus. The common name is eastern bluebird. Our beloved bluebirds have inspired many artists, including Henry David Thoreau and Robert Frost, and became a worldwide hit in Zippity Doo Dah, which won the 1947 Academy Award for Best Original Song. In Virginia, the eastern bluebird is a year-round resident and will overwinter in thickets. Due to human activities and harsh winters, bluebird populations have severely declined in Virginia over the last 100 years. Our native bluebirds need our help in Arlington because they have lost their natural habitat due to urban sprawl, the lack of dead trees called snags, plus the introduction and aggressive competition of the invasive non-native English house sparrow and European starling. And add to that the increase of lawn over gardens and the reduction of native plants, all combined have reduced their habitat. Bluebirds prefer open fields so they can hunt insects easily and are usually found in open woodlands, parks, or along golf courses or other open areas, including suburban locations with open spaces and scattered trees. You can help welcome back bluebirds with a nesting box on your property, like the one that I built here this past weekend at a Fairfax Park Takes class. Little help maybe from Joe and his friend Belle the bluebird. Bluebirds have quite specific nesting requirements, so it is important to understand that the key to attracting them is placing properly constructed nest box in suitable habitat. Bluebird nest box plans can be found online by several organizations shown on your screen, dedicated to the conservation and recovery of bluebirds. There's detailed information on the correct placement of your bluebird box, and learn about monitoring bluebird nest boxes. Monitoring their nest boxes will alert you to problems the birds may be having with competitors and predators. Guard against the aggressive and non-native house sparrows, sometimes called English sparrows, and those European starlings. They also want to use these boxes. And also discourage predators such as raccoons, snakes, and cats. You can learn more about joining the Virginia Bluebird Society in Arlington. You can contact Allison Davis Holland at her email, which is adavisholland@gmail.com. She's Arlington County's coordinator for the Virginia Bluebird Society. And check out their website, which should also be on your screen. And remember, it's easy being green, bringing back bluebirds. And we've got something special here for you. So guys,
we don't know how special it is.
Hit it with our award song.
It was the 1947 movie Song of the South.
Song of the South.
And Zippity Doo Dah was a song. So the refrain that I think that you're referring to is, Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder, it's the truth, it's actual, everything is satisfactual. Zippity doo dah, zippity hey, my oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. And that's about the end of that.
That's all you
That
want.
just makes you want to have
That's
little
enough.
bluebirds in
Craig,
your
Really,
yard.
bring
Such
on
a
the
professional.
bluebirds. And I like that box. You made that by yourself.
Yeah.
That's
I
wonderful.
did.
Good
I
job.
did. Thank you
We
very much.
appreciate it. Thanks, Adele.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
good luck to all you bluebird lovers out there. Build a box and maybe they'll come to your backyard. We'll be back with our CBB file right after we hear another installment of Rich Remembers.
Hi, this is Rich Massabny with the Arlington Weekly News. Oh, Georgie Jessel, that was another case. I'm going to tell because my wife Judy just brought up about Georgie Jessel. I wasn't going to mention that, but I will. Georgie Jessel, because he was big as they come. Now he knew I had a female with me to interview him. I mean, to introduce and all, but I was the main one with him. And when I knocked on that door, and he was expecting me, he opened the door. He had a silk bathrobe. Get this now, hope nobody gets offended. It was open. So you couldn't help but look down and see what was going on. And so I said to him, Mr. Jessel, please, I said, I have this young, like the girl was young, she might have been 20 or something. And could you cover up or something? Well, he reluctantly, I remember it was like yesterday, he reluctantly covered up. But what he did is he sat on a chair like this, and would fold his leg over or something, but it didn't always cover everything. And somebody said to me, now I don't remember who it was, but somebody said to me when I was interviewing him, I was always looking down at his crotch. And maybe I was so scared that he would truly open up and I don't know where we'd end up, you know, maybe New York or something. But anyway, that was experience. And now let's go back to the news desk.
All right, there's another installment of Rich Remembers, and we wish our good friend Rich
love you, Rich.
continued progress, and as he is recuperating and recovering at Goodwin House, we're thinking about you, Rich, and keep making progress there. Okay, on now, as promised on this edition of the Arlington Weekly News, our CBB, our Community Bulletin Board file. Here we go. The third annual 5K walk run this year is coming up on April 23rd. This is happening down in Fairlington, the Fairlington 5K fun run. Registration is open. The race isn't just for fun. It's also a fundraiser to support Abington Elementary School and a Fairlington-based grade school student battling a debilitating condition. Ellie McGinn, in second grade at Abington, is fighting leukodystrophy, a brain and spinal disease. Money will go to Kennedy Krieger Institute, which is researching the disease at Johns Hopkins University, which provides therapy for leukodystrophy patients. For registration and other details, visit their website, which should be on your screen there. Daniel.
And Craig, if you'd rather be supportive of the effort to fight the disease but want to remain anonymous, you can attend Fairlington's Silent Auction fundraiser. The event will be on Friday. That's April the 15th at Fairlington's Community Center. For registration and other information, visit the website on your screen.
All right, Daniel. Also in our CBB file, Signature Theater has unveiled its lineup for the 2016-2017 season. Tickets to some of the events may sell out quickly, so to be sure to make your purchases early. Some of the productions include Jelly's Last Jam, which is a musical about legendary jazz entertainer Jelly Roll Morton. Freaky Friday, a play based on Disney's body-swapping comedic film of the same name. a brand new comedy by Pulitzer Prize-winning author James Lapine. This comedy stars Deborah Monk, an Emmy and Tony Award-winning performer, and the classic Andrew Lloyd Webber musical Jesus Christ Superstar. For details, you can check out their website, which should be on your screen there. Signature Theater. Daniel.
Well, Craig, it's that time of year again. Registration is open for Arlington Independent Media's summer break media apprenticeship for the Document Arlington project. The program, that is a partnership between AIM and Arlington Public Schools to train high school students on documentary making. Participants are paid to spend 6 weeks at AIM learning television production skills. At the end, their final documentaries will be airing on local television. For more information, just give them a call at 703-524-2388 or email nathan@arlingtonmedia.org or visit the website arlingtonmedia.org/DAP. The application deadline is May 20th.
That's a great program
Great
for
program,
high school
yeah.
students to learn a little bit about video production and be a star. You never know. Okay, we'll be back with our News for Seniors stories right after another installment of Yogathon. Here's Amit.
Hello everyone, welcome to Arlington Yogathon. This is Amit and today we are going to talk about warrior pose or VirBhadrasana as it's called in Sanskrit. There is a legend of Lord Shiva associated with its naming, and today we are going to see the first and second pose of VirBhadrasana or warrior pose. So this is how it is done. You stretch up the arms, palms touching, inhale, spread the legs sideways, creating a gap of about 2/3 of body height. Exhaling, the trunk facing to the left while rotating left foot 90 degrees so that it faces forward and the right foot so that it points straight to the right bend. The left knee will till the high thigh, it's parallel to the floor. Avoid extending the bent knee past ankle and keeping the other leg straight. Stretch the right leg with the knee locked hard. Head, chest and left knee, left foot should be aligned facing forward and the head should be bent back and up with eyes facing the hands. Hold the asana from 1 to 4 breaths and now spread the hands like this. This is warrior 2 pose. Keep gazing in front of the palm and stay here for another 4 or 5 breaths. And then you can turn up the arms up and exhale and come back to the relaxing position. So this pose can be done on the other side as well, and there are a lot of benefits of practicing this pose on regular basis. This was the modified version of the regular pose, but this also helps. It helps strengthen and stabilize muscles of the feet and knees. It also strengthens the shoulders, arms and the back. It stretches the hip flexors and calf muscles, improves balance and concentration. The warrior 2 pose that we did, it tones the leg muscles, increases the flexibility of back and legs, contracts the abdominal organs, prepares the practitioner to do advanced forward bend and other poses. I hope you liked today's Arlington Yogathon. See you next time. Namaste.
Thanks, Amit Brahmbhatt.
You need a lot of-
another installment of
Yogathon.
Yogathon. You need a lot of icy hot to do those poses, right?
a lot of something. I don't know, a lot of time for me. Okay, thanks, Amit. Here we go. Now, as promised, our News for Seniors segment. Well, we often forget that the experience of reading a play is meant to be both enjoyable and rewarding. You can join Michael Heinlein, Yale theater graduate and a theater education major, in the reading of some of the great plays of the modern drama. Works by Ibsen, Shaw, and Chekhov, works that engage their times and continue to shape our own. This is coming up Friday, April 1 at Aurora Hills, 1:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon. For more information, on your screen there, 703-228-5722. Daniel.
Company of friends, old and new, swaying cheek to cheek, if you like, on a spacious dance floor. This dance program is held on the first and third Fridays at Lee Senior Center. Dancers vary between tango, waltz, foxtrot, and swing. All will have the opportunity to dance and have fun. Friday April the 1st, 1 to 3 p.m. Call Lee Senior Center at 703-228-0555. Dance the night away.
Dance the night away. That sounds familiar. Here we go with another News for Seniors items. Joan Baez, Bob Dylan, and Joni Mitchell are just a few of the inspirations for this event. They may not have a cozy campfire and ponchos available, but the experience is just as heartwarming. That's coming up Monday, April 4 from 1:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon at Lee Senior Center. Give them a call for more information, 703-228-0555. Daniel.
And Craig, if you're a caregiver looking after dementia patients, you have a tough job, and the inability to actually help the patient makes things even tougher. Can this arrangement be improved to benefit both the patient and the caregiver? Nort Beckerman, author and speaker on The Brain, will lead a discussion about caregivers and ideas to relieve stress and change the role they play in a patient care. Tuesday, on April the 5th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Walter Reed Senior Center. Give them a call at 703-228-0955 for more information. Craig.
All right, Daniel. Also in our News for Seniors segment, well, the brain is an incredibly complicated organ. Research is just beginning to shed the light on the brain's functions. You can join Center Director Jennifer Weber for a brown bag discussion on recent developments in research and participate in actual brain games that can help keep you fit and sharp. That's coming up Wednesday, April 6, noon to 1 p.m. at Arlington Mills Senior Center. Their number on your screen there, 703-228-7369. Daniel.
And Craig, have you reached a plateau of solving Sudoku puzzles? Are you looking for new techniques and skills? Join us in solving challenging Sudoku puzzles in a group setting. You bring your own challenging puzzles if you like to share some of your favorite puzzles with us. The group will benefit from your participation. The Sudoku group meets every Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m. at Lee Senior Center. Details, just give them a call, 703-228-0555. And as always, Craig, we want to thank our own Judy Massabny. Thank you so much, Judy, for working.
You bet.
She does such a great job.
Thanks, Judy. We appreciate your help. And a quick shout out here to our producer, our good friend Don Hammond, who's a bit under the weather, but recovering. So continue to improve and feel better, Don.
We miss him.
And
We miss him.
yeah, we miss you here, and we need you here. So come back and be with us again real soon. We hope you're feeling and doing better. All right, we'll be back with a quick bye-bye and sign-off, if we have time, right after a look at an interview that I did a little earlier with the great folks from Teatro de la Luna. Hello, everyone. I'm Craig Nolan, sitting in for Rich again, and this is our another one of our interview segments. We could probably start calling it the Teatro de la Luna segment, but welcome, and we hope you are having and have had a safe and enjoyable Easter and Holy Week this week. And with me tonight are, again, our two favorite people from Teatro de la Luna, Marcela and Pablo. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Craig.
For coming. We're going to be talking about a couple of upcoming events, and then first I'd like to ask you how your most recent event, which I wanted to attend on the 18th and 19th, how that one was received and how it went.
Very well received.
Oh, Miss Diane was here singing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Diane Aldana. It was very well received. Really, the music of Latin America seems to have a different pull than theater does, and people seem to look for that more rather than theater.
It's so spirited and so passionate, you know, and so your attendances were good.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, they were.
Well, now, a lot of people probably don't know where the Spectrum is. It's in Roslyn.
It is.
It's in Roslyn.
And it's a little tricky to get to, but they have parking there, correct?
There's a free parking for every show that we have over there. So
free parking, that's
it's
a
a
plus.
free parking, so absolutely people's invited to come, and
That's
they
excellent.
don't have a choice to stay at home because the parking. So
Right,
yeah,
you
of course.
can't use that for as an
Exactly,
excuse.
excuse,
You have free
exactly.
parking.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bonus, that's a plus. Okay, well, we're here tonight to talk about a couple of your upcoming productions.
Yes.
The first on what, April 8th and 9th,
Yes.
which is Luna de Tango.
Luna de Tango.
Luna
yeah.
de Tango. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure, so that's Moonlight Tangos, and this is probably about the fourth or fifth year that we're doing this, and really we're getting together some of the best musicians in terms of tango of this area, and also singers, and we're also inviting a singer from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Very nice.
So we're really going to have the rhythm, and that is Omar El Alemán Fernández, and we're going to have Oscar Tucu Medina, along with the musicians of the area. We have Emmanuel Trifilio, Ramon Gonzalez, John Nasden, DeVray Lewis, and as dancers we have Shadi and Renee.
Wow, and so these are all Argentinian or
Yes,
Argentine dancers and musicians
They're actually
coming from country, I mean from
Yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah, the dancers actually, one is American, and so
One of those names did sound a bit
Yeah.
American.
yeah. But since really people, it's very contagious.
It
the
is.
tango spirit.
I saw the show and it's absolutely beautiful. The music, the sounds, how they work together and play the music. It's an absolutely beautiful show. I recommend to people to come. It's great.
And what
definitely.
are your audiences like? I mean, are they mixed? Are they
Yes,
predominantly
absolutely.
Spanish,
When you-
speaking
Mixed.
folks, or
When we have the concerts
Lots of
and the
different
music, comes people from everywhere. It's beautiful to have people from here, from United States, from all the part of Latin America too. They'll come together from all the ages too, young people, people 30, 40, seniors, everything.
Nice.
Everybody getting together to listen good music.
that's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really tango is very international.
Yes.
Because
It
it's
is.
also in DC, there's some plazas where in the summertime people go out and dance, and a lot of them are actually European. So it's very international.
Have you danced a tango? Have you ever danced a tango?
I have not.
We will try that now.
I've
How
seen
about that?
it, but it's a very passionate and
It is.
I don't know how would you describe it? A very passionate dance.
Yes.
It's a very physical dance.
Yeah.
It is.
The tango,
Yes.
and in Luna de Tango. There's going to be a lot of that going on, I
Yes.
would assume. A
Indeed.
lot of the tango. And the musicians are going to be live on
Yes.
stage performing as they're doing the tango.
Exactly, yes.
Beautiful.
Music, dance, and singing all together.
Right. Is any of this, are you videotaping or filming any of this for
For the future,
posterity, or
we're
the
not
future?
sure, but that's why we want people to come see it live.
Yes. But you should be probably,
Yes.
taping this.
Yeah. Diane was
that-
taped, the music
Oh,
and
okay.
everything, the whole concert. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so probably
Well, they
this one.
have that capability here at AIM, so
Yes.
maybe you should contact some of the folks here at AIM and ask them to come down and videotape it,
All right,
tape it for you.
we should
All
do
right.
that.
All right.
Thank
well,
you.
I'm getting the wrap here, so thanks, Hef, and thanks to both of you
Thank
you.
you.
for coming down and talking with us about upcoming events at Teatro de la Luna. For now, I'm Craig Nolan, and we'll see you later. Take care. Bye. All right, thanks to Marcela and
Yes,
Pablo
thank you.
from Teatro de la Luna for coming down here, and they hang around long enough they might actually have their own segment one of these days here on the Arlington Weekly News. We got to go. That's about a wrap. Thanks to all of you for watching. Thanks to our crew here, both in the studio and in the control room, and to all of you for watching. Next week, if you're there, we'll be here, and we'll do it all again. Have a safe week. Happy spring. Bye-bye.
Bye.